Merlin, brought to you by Ford Motor Company of Canada Limited.
Isn't that the 98 Ford F-150 XLS?
Air conditioning, stereo cassette, chrome wheels. Regular cab from just $199 a month.
Lord, I'm crazy about a Ford truck.
There's the super cab.
Buy me a Ford truck and cruise it up and down.
Standard third door.
New spokesperson, though.
Who'd they have before, anyhow? It's always been Ford.
Sumptuous coffee crisp. Playful little Smarties. Tantalizing creamy Oreos. Smushed into a cup of soft serve, it's McDonald's McFlurry. Have one now until May the 6th, and 25 cents will be donated to Ronald McDonald Children's Charities and local kids' charities.
Get the Comedy Network! It's fabulous. Couldn't be more excited, I must say. I'm delightful, aren't I? It's time well wasted.
That makes no sense to me anymore.
Bang, zoom. It's wild! Are you getting it? Of course! And there's more! The Comedy Network. Call your cable company to get it.
Our bodies are 65% water. We are what we drink.
Now the water you drink can have the clear, fresh taste of bottled water without the high price or the hassle. Introducing Fresh Source from Sunbeam. Fresh Source is a powered filter. It removes taste impurities by pumping water under pressure through a microfine carbon block for a clean, fresh taste. Fresh Source. It's the bottled water without the bottle. Sunbeam. Now there's a bright idea.
You're watching Merlin on the CTV Movie.
Because a hug can't relieve a child's fever or a kiss a child's pain, you may need a medicine that can help you do both. A medicine for 8-hour fever relief and long-lasting pain relief, too. Introducing Children's Motrin. It's the same medicine doctors have known and trusted for years to relieve pain and fever in adults, but now in children's form. Children's Motrin. 8-hour fever relief. Long-lasting pain relief, too. Relief that lasts.
Weighing more than 4 metric tons, this creature was believed to be one of the largest predators who ever lived on our planet.
From the creators of Independence Day, Godzilla. Opens everywhere Wednesday, May 20th.
With CTV News 1, 15 minutes is all it takes to find out what's happening across Canada and around the world with the people you trust. We'll give you a fast report of news making headlines, the latest sports scores and highlights, weather you can use, plus the facts from the ever-changing world of business. And when breaking news happens, we'll be there. You can always find time for us, 96 times a day. CTV News 1. News every 15 minutes.
A mythical king summons the bravest hearts.
Where you going?
To save Camelot!
The brightest warriors.
Let's go!
And the dizziest dragons.
We've been dodging those bullies since we were 200 years old. Were we ever that young?
For the most magical quest of all.
Ah, moving bush.
Warner Brothers Family Entertainment proudly invites you to share the adventure, the laughter, and the romance. Quest for Camelot.
Starts Friday, May 15th at a theater near you.
As if smudgy prints, splatters, and skate tracks weren't enough, look at what the cat just dragged in. For your multitude of cleaning dilemmas, Lysol Deodorizing Cleaner's one singular solution. Its double detergent formula peels away prints, unsticks sticky messes, powers out greasy grime, deodorizes, and get this, clobbers germs like staff to boot. Enough already. Lysol Deodorizing Cleaner. Till you have our word on it, you can't call it clean.
Williams Brothers Check-In for Savings event is on now. Bring in your Check-In for Savings checkbook and use it on upholstery by Sklar and Palliser, bedding by Sealy and Simmons, dining room suites, and more. At Williams Brothers, Calgary's furniture and appliance headquarters. Check newspapers for details.
Bring in your Williams Brothers Check-In for Savings checkbook and check out the great deals. Use your checkbook for huge savings in KitchenAid dishwashers, refrigerators by Frigidaire, Whirlpool washers, ranges and more at Williams Brothers, Calgary's furniture and appliance headquarters. Check newspapers for details.
Isn't that the 98 Ford F-150 XLS?
Air conditioning, stereo cassette, chrome wheels. Regular cab from just $199 a month.
Lord, I'm crazy about a Ford truck.
This is Super Cab.
Buy me a Ford truck and cruise it up and down.
Standard third door.
New spokesperson, though.
Who'd they have before, anyhow? It's always been Ford.
Who remembers? No one believed in me, but you did. Absolutely. Celine Dion gives thanks.
She had all her life, I think, to raise all that family without money, and I think.
And Rita McNeil sings the praises of motherhood. Sandy Ronaldo's Magnificent Moms. Next Sunday on CTV. Brought to you by Sears Canada. Come see the many sides of Sears.
When people ask me if there's anything to do or see in Canada, I'm always happy to point them in the right direction. Go over the hill. Drive straight for a while. You'll come to a bend in the river. Past the old buildings, then make a right at the light. They always find what they're looking for.
Call 1-888-456-5555 for your free Canada vacation guide.
I think I need a vacation.
A day in the life of Deputy Mayor.
What were you doing 29 years ago, Mike?
Breastfeeding, sir. How's my breath?
Okay, never do that again.
I'm thinking of having you replaced with a monkey.
Before I knew it, I was 3/4 the way up a pine tree, naked as a jaybird, trying to get away from all the giant bugs. There.
Well, there you have it. The shark, babe. Yeah.
Happy Hour begins with Spin City Wednesday on CTV.
With CTV News 1, 15 minutes is all it takes to find out what's happening across Canada and around the world with the people you trust. We'll give you a fast report of news making headlines, the latest sports scores and highlights, weather you can use, plus the facts from the ever-changing world of business. And when breaking news happens, we'll be there. You can always find time for us, 96 times a day. CTV News 1. News every 15 minutes.
Closed captioning provided by Regal Capital Planners, helping Canadians chart their course to financial freedom since 1968.
Isn't that the 98 Ford F-150 XLS?
Air conditioning, stereo cassette, chrome wheels. Regular cab from just $199 a month.
Lord, I'm crazy about a Ford truck.
This is Super Cab.
Buy me a Ford truck and cruise it up and down.
Standard third door.
New spokesperson, though.
Who'd they have before, anyhow? It's always been Ford.
Can I give you 3 different picture options for better pictures more often? Oh, too bad. How about an index print so it's easy to order reprints? Nah, didn't think so. Maybe what you need isn't just another camera. What you need is an advanced photo system like Kodak Advantix. It's a special kind of film. It's a different kind of camera. It's a better way to take pictures. Further.
There's pain. And there's Motrin pain. With proven pain relief, Motrin relieves Motrin pain.
Here at CTV News, we're dedicated to bringing you the best newscast in Canada. And one of the ways we do this is with features you can't see anywhere else. Our new Consumer Report helps every buyer watch out for the bad and good. Inquiry uncovers stories others want to keep quiet. Dale Goldhawk, CTV's ombudsman, fights back for the little guy. Avis Favreau covers the latest in health. And Success Story looks at people who beat the odds and become winners. All this and more only on CTV News.
Before Infusium, I couldn't get my fingers through my hair. My hair looks like a fuzzball. And now it looks shiny, it looks healthy.
My hair was so damaged. It was like steel wool. And now it's shiny and smooth. Very surprised the first time I used Infusium.
It's the leave-in users believe in. Infusium leave-in treatment contains provitamin B5. After one use, hair looks healthy.
I control my hair now. My hair doesn't control me.
Infusium, it's the leave-in you believe in.
Now I am a believer.
Infusium, ask your cosmetician. At Ford, we're working on a new fuel cell with Canada's Ballard Power Systems. It uses hydrogen to make electricity. One day, it could power your vehicle. The exhaust would be nothing but clean, hot water. Go from Saskatoon to the coast, and you'd have enough water to take a bath. While others dream, we drive forward, never slowing, never stopping.
Oh, God, that's good.
Spin City, Wednesday on CTV. Time for Roll Up the Rim to Win. Spring is in the air, and everyone's just itching to roll on down to Tim Hortons, so they can roll up the rim to win one of 15 rugged and sporty Pontiac Transport Montanas, or one of 5,000 Manelli Kurt Harnett signature bicycles. There's also over 12 million of Tim Hortons goodies to be won. So time to spring on down to Tim Hortons to roll up the rim to win.
The 1998 Ford ZX2 starts from $222 a month, a number that's surprisingly nice, considering how naughty its 130 horsepower Z-Tech engine is.
Fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
Ralph is just like his dad. You can't keep him away from a fire. He's convinced he's got a job to do. And he does. Because it wouldn't be the same without him. We eat some good food around here, and Ralph's no exception. He gets Alpo. It's got real beef in every bite. And he loves that. A great dog deserves Alpo.
There once was a man and a bean. In the shadow a mule could be seen. They walked in the plain, soon found acres of land that were ripe, fertile, and green. It didn't take long for that bean to grow strong and become 100% Colombian coffee. What, mon ami? You're expecting a rhyme, maybe?
Unlike any other, CTV News with Lloyd Robertson is still Canada's #1 choice for news. We're more than just the headlines. We're news features. We're investigating. We're fighting back. We're protecting you. And we're celebrating your success. The #1 news for Canadians. CTV News with Lloyd Robertson. Canada's most watched newscast.
You're watching Merlin on the CTV Movies.
Oh, you want to talk back pain? Aching muscles? Let me tell you something. It's serious stuff. Whoa, hang on. Anyway, sometimes I need more than just a pain reliever.
Get the trusted pain relief of Tylenol Plus, a muscle relaxant with extra strength Tylenol aches and strains when you need more than just pain relief.
Oh, this is going to be close.
So you trust me?
I deserve your respect because I earned it.
Your wife will die if she does not have an operation.
You did say
The patient is critical. This job is not about winning popularity contests.
Why wasn't she made a sight?
We don't have consent.
I would like you to believe me. So you're about to tell me how to unwind.
You can't keep me from seeing my daughter.
I'm involved with someone.
All departments have to cut back.
We can't help people who can't help themselves.
ER,
Thursday on CTV.
Looking for the ultimate adventure without leaving home? It's right here. Outdoor Life Network takes you higher, deeper, faster. We push the envelope when it comes to thrills, spills, and skills. Non-stop high-energy action is the order of the day on H2O Mondays, Alpine Tuesdays, Expedition Wednesdays, Wild Thursdays, Rod and Wheels Fridays. So buckle up, hang on. Outdoor Life Network. Live life outside.
A CTV News Update. Here is Sandy Ronaldo.
Good evening. Stories making news tonight. The Prime Minister in Cuba. An historic handshake, an historic visit. But what does Jean Chrétien have to come away with to make this trip a success? Spain averts a toxic disaster after the rupture of a waste reservoir at a Canadian-owned mine. And also tonight, blood brothers of the furry kind. These stories and more later on CTV News.
Merlin, brought to you by Ford Motor Company of Canada Limited.
The 1998 Ford ZX2 starts from $222 a month, a number that's surprisingly nice, considering how naughty its 130 horsepower Z-Tech engine is.
Fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
No matter what stage of life you're at, understanding today's economic world can mean more confidence in your own financial decisions. At Canada's banks, we promise to help, and we're doing that with a new information program on topics ranging from managing your money to starting a business. You can find out more in this new brochure. Call this number, ask for it where you bank, or visit our website.
Nothing's better than I love you, but there's always a special thing or two. Who can resist a smile like this? I love to surprise you with something new.
Sears celebrates Mother's Day with very special savings on all women's fashions. It's just our way to say,
Happy Mother's Day. Come see what's for sale now at Sears.
till May 10th.
Looking for the ultimate adventure without leaving home? It's right here. Outdoor Life Network takes you higher, deeper, faster. We push the envelope when it comes to thrills, spills, and skills. Non-stop high-energy action is the order of the day on H2O Mondays, Alpine Tuesdays, Expedition Wednesdays, Wild Thursdays, Rod and Wheels Fridays. So buckle up, hang on. Outdoor Life Network. Live life outside.
Got an Air Miles card? Don't leave it in your wallet. Let it out. It can get you great free rewards. Just show your card when you shop at over 10,000 places across Canada, like at our newest sponsor, the Bay, or at Shell, or when you shop with a Bank of Montreal Air Miles MasterCard. Get free long-distance calling for only 35 travel miles. Go golfing from 150, or fly somewhere nice from only 500 travel miles. Just show your card. Air Miles. Shop and go.
Introducing 8 hours of fever relief. New Children's Advil.
With CTV News 1, 15 minutes is all it takes to find out what's happening across Canada and around the world with the people you trust. We'll give a fast report of news making headlines, the latest sports scores and highlights, weather you can use, plus the facts from the ever-changing world of business. And when breaking news happens, we'll be there. You can always find time for us, 96 times a day. CTV News 1. News every 15 minutes.
Worldwide, investors like you have entrusted Fidelity with over $750 billion
giving you the strength and resources you need every step of the way. Fidelity Investments, strength from the world's largest mutual fund company.
All I know about beating the other guys is I saw them at the beginning of the race and never saw them again. Last year with the Tiburon, we won the national championship, beating Honda, Nissan, Volkswagen, and Chrysler. We surprised everyone. When I'm not on the track, I drive a red Tiburon on the street. It's very fast, it's a very sporty car, and it just suits my driving style.
The 98 Hyundai Tiburon starts out at $17,895
and finishes first.
Coming soon to video. Capture the romance and experience the adventure.
Hold on!
Of Anastasia. The most celebrated animated movie of the year is now yours to own.
Can you believe it?
Anastasia. Buy it on video April 28th.
Interior design is about choices.
Shoppers Optical 2-for-1 event. Choose from up to 1,200 fashionable frames.
Thank heavens for choices. I mean, who lives like this?
Shoppers Optical, incredible eyewear for incredible people.
Everyone who flies Canadian Airlines in Canada could be a winner. Until June 7th, you could win prizes from Canadian, Sheraton Hotels and Resorts, Canadian Pacific Hotels, or National Tilden. Hey, you could even win free travel for a year anywhere Canadian flies.
Everyone's a winner, baby. That's sure.
Call Canadian Airlines or your travel agent today.
It's your acre of earth, so what will you grow? Something to eat? Something so sweet. Will it be hardy? How will I know? I'll ask the experts at Golden Acre Garden Center. Any day, any season.
You threw $50 on kids. You don't understand how much everything costs. I don't understand what you really mean, huh? I don't make enough money. I didn't say that. Oh, please don't have another drink.
Witnessing family violence is a form of emotional abuse. If this is happening in your home, talk to someone about your feelings. Call these numbers. Remember that it's not your fault when other people in your family are fighting.
I think the biggest thing is the security I feel, no matter what I'm doing. I'm a big bagel eater with poppy seeds. But I would say this is it for me. As long as I live, I will use Ultra Polygraph. I don't think they can make a better product.
Well, but ain't Mr. Outback.
G'day.
I heard you be saying nasty things about my Explorer.
Nah. All I said was my Outback here has better braking, quicker acceleration, and better gas mileage. But look on the bright side. You did pay a whole lot more.
That's right. I did.
Subaru Outback, the world's first sport utility wagon.
Fidelity's global strength gives 12 million investors like you the comfort of having a world of resources behind them every step of the way. Fidelity Investments, strength from the world's largest mutual fund company.
Here at CTV News, we're dedicated to bringing you the best newscast in Canada. And one of the ways we do this is with features you can't see anywhere else. Our new Consumer Report helps every buyer watch out for the bad and good. Inquiry uncover stories others want to keep quiet. Dale Goldhawk, CTV's ombudsman, fights back for the little guy. Avis Favreau covers the latest in health. And Success Story looks at people who beat the odds and become winners. All this and more only on CTV News.
Closed captioning on CTV is brought to you in part by Nature-Made Vitamins and Herbs. For people who take their health seriously.
Our bodies are 65% water. We are what we drink.
Now the water you drink can have the clear, fresh taste of bottled water without the high price or the hassle. Introducing Fresh Source from Sunbeam. Fresh Source is a powered filter. It removes taste impurities by pumping water under pressure through a microfine carbon block for a clean, fresh taste. Fresh Source. It's the bottled water without the bottle. Sunbeam. Now they're the bright idea.
Maple Leaf Lean and Light sliced luncheon meats and hot dogs were tested with families just like yours. We found we could reduce the fat by up to 60%. And Lean and Light would still have that mouth-watering maple leaf taste. Now your family can enjoy 100% of Maple Leaf's delicious taste with less fat. Maple Leaf, the most taste with less fat. Sliced chicken and turkey breast luncheon meats now available with less than 3% fat.
So many of the most beautiful gardens in Canada have one thing in common.
My hobby is growing peonies. Over the years, I've won many prizes. I couldn't have done that without Miracle-Gro.
Miracle-Gro does wonders for my petunias and my impatiens. I've never had much success with my vegetables, so this year I decided to try Miracle-Gro. Wow, super cross.
You'll never know what a great gardener you can be until you use Miracle-Gro. And Miracle-Gro is so easy to use with the no-clog feeder.
All I know about beating the other guys is I saw them at the beginning of the race and never saw them again. Last year at the Tiburon, we won the national championship, beating Honda, Nissan, Volkswagen, and Chrysler. We surprised everyone. When I'm not on the track, I drive a red Tiburon on the street. It's very fast, it's a very sporty car, and it just suits my driving style.
The 98 Hyundai Tiburon starts out at $17,895
and finishes first.
The prince arrives at the castle, finds the princess, and kisses her.
Cindy's always dreamed of reading fairy tales. Now she can, thanks to Ronald McDonald Children's Charities.
From that moment on, the princess was set free.
Come to McDonald's now until May 6th. Have a McFlurry and 25 cents will be donated to Ronald McDonald Children's Charities and local kids' charities, so you can help dreams come true.
Unlike any other, CTV News with Lloyd Robertson is still Canada's #1 choice for news. We're more than just a headline. We're news features. We're investigating. We're fighting back. We're protecting you. And we're celebrating your success. The #1 news for Canadians. CTV News with Lloyd Robertson. Canada's most watched newscast.
Next Sunday, Sandy Ronaldo celebrates motherhood with Rita McNeil, Celine Dion, and Joyce Milgard. Magnificent Moms. Next Sunday on CTV. Brought to you by Sears Canada. Come see the many sides of Sears.
Diagnosis Murder. Thursday on CTV.
There's pain. And there's Motrin pain. With proven pain relief, Motrin relieves Motrin pain.
There once was a man and a bean. In the shadow a mule could be seen. They walked in the plain, soon found acres of land that were ripe, fertile, and green. It didn't take long for that bean to grow strong and become 100% Colombian coffee. What, mon ami? You're expecting a rhyme, maybe? Isn't that the 98 Ford F-150 XLS?
Air conditioning, stereo cassette, chrome wheels. Regular cab from just $199 a month.
Lord, I'm crazy about a Ford truck.
It's a super cab.
Buy me a Ford truck and cruise it up and down.
Standard third door.
New spokesperson, though.
Who'd they have before, anyhow? It's always been Ford.
Okay, Brainiac. How come you're done so soon?
Undercover intelligence.
Right, your satellite images.
It's all undercover, man. This cover. Anything you need to know. All the latest listings. I can find anything I need and save money on it, too. I even stay current on hundreds of topics using the TELUS Talking Yellow Pages. And
satellite images.
Alberta.com.
The TELUS Yellow Pages. Read it, phone it, surf it. It's more than a book. It's undercover intelligence.
In 1990, Lexus changed the shape of the automotive world. And now, we're doing it again. Presenting the Lexus RX 300 4x4. The most versatile 4x4 ever. The new Lexus RX 300. So revolutionary, it doesn't fit into any conventional category. It just fits perfectly into your life.
Next Sunday, join Sandy Ronaldo as David Milgaard's mother remembers.
No one believed in me but you did. Absolutely.
Celine Dion gives thanks.
She had all her life, to raise all that family without money and nothing.
And Rita McNeil sings the praises of motherhood. Sandy Ronaldo's Magnificent Moms. Next Sunday on CTV. Brought to you by Sears Canada. Come see the many sides of Sears.
Get the Comedy Network! It's fast you love. Couldn't be more excited, I must say. I'm delightful, aren't I? It's time well wasted.
That makes no sense to me anymore.
Bang, zoom! It's wild! Oh. Are you getting it? Oh, of course! And there's more! The Comedy Network. Call your cable company to get it.
Scenes from Part 2.
This man claims Excalibur.
Who is it?
Arthur, only son of Uther, and rightful king of Britain.
Arthur is our true king, by blood and right.
May I present Lady Marie, Queen of the Border Celts, who comes to pay you homage.
Perhaps I and my servants can join you for the night.
My mother was the Lady of Grain. Your mother? There will be a child. Mab will see to that. He'll be the future, and he'll destroy us.
Embrace me, Father,
Never!
or I'll take what's rightfully mine.
God seize him!
Merlin concludes tomorrow night on CTV.
Evil grows more powerful and spreads its darkness across the kingdom when Merlin concludes tomorrow night at 10 on CFCN. The CTV Weekend News is next.
Lock up your valuables. Calgary's break-in rate is on the rise. Will a new law be the answer? 3 strikes, you're out. Tomorrow at 6 on Channel 3 News.